Dire team ban.
All right, everybody. After an interesting second game, we're here with a third game between Grats Tho and paiN Gaming here for the TPL Qualifier. Everything laying on the line right now after what I could say was probably the most interesting Dota game I've seen in quite some time. I'm Maut. Thanks for joining me. Tonight with me is, of course, Fun, who was witness to that second game. And, well, how are you
10
feeling now?
seconds remaining.
Oh man, I think I should just go to I think paiN Gaming
5
should just
seconds
go to some
remaining.
kind of circus because of how clowny that game was.
That was indeed some clown Dota.
Oh, that
That
was
was
entertaining to watch.
that was the next level of clown, essentially. I have not seen clown like that in quite some time. But enough about clown Dota. Realistic game now. It's game three. Apparently, Grats Tho has first pick and first ban, which on Dire side is also kind of a big deal. So they'll ban out the Bat Rider first. paiN. What are they gonna do? Is the question.
Oh well, I think. Hmm.
Dire
I don't want to
team
say
ban.
I don't want to say Grats Tho like outclasses paiN Gaming because they've really impressed me during like these past two games. Like they almost won game two without like having almost 0% chance of winning just because how well they play their split push out with Furin and AM. That was really a sight to see for seeing how an anti-mage can create space only
Radiant
by
team
himself
ban.
and also farm. I think you can learn a lot by how King RD played his anti-mage, but
They ban it out too. That's
yeah,
respect.
it was the respect ban.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I think if paiN just really focused down on their coordination and make sure, I think laning phase is really big also
Dire
because
team pick.
in Dota, of course, in Dota, laning phases plays a huge part in your early game, and usually early game determines how well you'll go into mid game, and from mid game you can usually win the game going into late game. So
Radiant team pick.
we'll see what happens.
They will pick up the Wisp though, which generally gets banned out at least by Grats Tho, if not the other team. That's a very strong pickup for them, and well, we could see the infamous or famous, I guess, if you want to put it that way, Wisp Luna combo, get level 6 up, relocate, Eclipse, boom goes the Dynamite, etc., etc. paiN
Hmm.
Gaming, though, they have two picks to
10
think about what they
seconds
want to go
remaining.
for. I'm so glad Anti-Mage got banned out this game, because fuck that
5
hero.
seconds remaining.
Fuck that hero, indeed, indeed.
Reserve
I don't know
time.
if there still is, but there used to be, on NA Dota, there used to be an Anti-Mage picker thread. I
Oh
don't think
yeah,
they
yeah.
quite
I think
made it.
Infinity started that thread. Anti-mage pickers. There was actually, I think there was like a fair amount of
Oh, there
anti.
were a lot of
Dire
people
team
on
ban.
that list. There were a lot of people on that list. And I just remember, I fucking hate that hero. I am sorry. He is the most boring hero, I think, in the game. If you just watch him I hate him. So I feel very strongly about him. Hate, strong word, whatever. Magnus, gonna be picked up from paiN here. Shadow Demon as well. Nice pickups. Magnus worked well for them for the
10
most part
seconds
early on in that
remaining.
game. We'll see if they combo it up with anything. We didn't really notice the anti-mage combo with Magnus and the Empower until like
Radiant
halfway through
team
the game
pick.
um, when you mentioned it.
Mhm.
So
What I like about paiN Gaming right now with their first two picks is their Shadow Demon is always the I think it is the best hero to play against a Wisp just because when Wisp and
Luna.
+1 TP around, they usually just want to kill that one hero, and if you
Dire
have Shadow
team
Demon,
ban.
you can basically stop the gank and counter gank. So I like that pickup.
yes,
Also,
absolutely. And then Luna pickup for paiN. Um, are they picking that just so that Grasslow doesn't get it? I mean, well, they have the last pick, so they just picked it maybe because they're comfortable with it. The Chaos Knight pickup for Grasslow, we talked about relocate being very nice to have. So, Darkseer. I don't know. There's a whole lot. Both teams pretty much look identical at
10
this point in
seconds
terms of like
remaining.
what they have. You have one support, you have one carry, you have one AoE damage dealer who can be played as a side laner.
yep, yep.
Radiant
So
team
I
ban.
think that's very interesting. Both lineups are sort of really open. Magnus can be sent into a variety of lanes, as can Darkseer. You can dual lane mid with that Chaos Knight Wisp as well. Will they do it? I don't think so, but they certainly could if
Dire
they wanted
team
to.
ban.
I think with the dueling Wisp and CK, I think it's more prone to I want to kill your mid hero instead of getting your quick level 6 because that's the trade-off you want. You want to shut down the mid hero while getting farm on your CK. It's not really relative to Wisp getting a really quick 6 because if you want a quick 6 on Wisp, you do a short lane. And I don't think they'll have any kill potential if they do Magnus mid because they can just skew her out. So I'm not too sure if they're going to do the dual lane mid.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, I don't know why. Just whenever I see a Wisp and a CK, I'm just like, yeah, they're dual laning mid right now, and it's just like I have absolutely no context to believe that. It'll be like there will be no picks on the other team. I'm just like, yeah, they'll definitely dual lane mid. It's not absolutely true at all. The next few bans are coming out. Gyrocopter ban from Grats Tho, the Brewmaster as well from paiN, the Lone Druid, as well as the Disruptor. Thank God the Disruptor got banned. I mean, because Grats Tho was having such a tough time. I mean, the kinetic fields were so good from Billy. Billy had a little bit of a rough time in that last game just because, of course, I mean, he got focused down really hard in the end of the game from not only Sleazel, but as well as Arteezy. I mean, Sleazel, playing on those heroes, he's just providing extra damage when it's necessary. It's like he provides that extra little right-click damage, and he's got that ability to get away. So that's sort of the slippery hero he likes to play. And there's three of them, really. There's the Weaver, there's the Bounty Hunter, and then there's the Clinks. He might have more, but from what I can tell, that's what he really enjoys playing in terms of side lane heroes.
Yeah, I completely agree with the heroes that he's comfortable with. I think if they don't ban Weaver, I think they might pick it for it's either going to be Bounty Hunter or Weaver, just because they don't have any lockdown for killing a Weaver, and then for Bounty Hunter, it's just really good for Wisp for getting that bounty gold. So.
Yeah, that Bounty Gold is so very strong. It's unfortunate that I think Bounty Hunter stopped seeing as much play recently. It's starting to pick up and play again as the meta keeps shifting around and on and off and all that jazz. But I think it's certainly a possibility. Nice Queen of paiN ban from Grats, though, to make sure that they don't have too much team fighting ability on paiN. But there's the Weaver ban coming out from the side of paiN. Nice ban there. But this leaves a few other options available for Grats, though, as well. So...
I'm thinking it's gonna. Oh, well, they might not do Bounty Hunter just because it's gonna be 3 melee on one team. But the one point that I want to make out is there's generally 2 ways you want to play against a Wisp, and it's either you start 5-manning or you just start playing really safe, and then there's the Bounty Hunter pick, so they just pick it anyway.
So as you say, well, they got a lot of melee here. They're like, whatever, we don't really care, I guess. So we're gonna pick up the Bounty Hunter. I think they're more concerned about getting the track gold, which is also really important, which you talked about too.
So, like I said, it's either you go 5-man, and it does look like they're going to be doing that as they pick up a Chen. So I'm expecting to see Chen just start rolling around as 5 when they get 2 creeps, or just push when the siege creep is up. And with the Luna aura up, with the glaives, we'll see if she gets it at usually what you want to do is you want to max your beam and your what's it called, the aura. I'm not too sure what it's called, the lunar blessing. Yeah. Yep. And then if you want to be pushing, you go your 2 in your lunar blessing, and then you go into moon glaive so you can push. So that's what I'm assuming that they'll do, but they might do some kind of ganking oriented kind of style with Shadow Dim and Chen, because that's also a possibility. Yeah, so we'll see what decision they want to make.
This sort of reminds me a little bit about what EG does with, like, they have a really quick push timing with that Chen. They pick up the Luna as well with Fear to farm, and they just, and as well as the Magnus, they just push the waves with Shockwave. If they get in any trouble, they've got the Shadow Demon to disrupt. They've got the Chen to push with the towers. So, I mean, like, this is very reminiscent of, at least for me, what EG likes to do when they play. 16 seconds left on reserve time for Grats, though, and they're going to try to think about what they need to pick up here. And they got to do it quickly, and it's going to be a Rubik, which is a very, very strong support pickup, and I think the right one as well. So, they also have a rather tanky team, and I think Darkseer is sort of a little bit... People aren't necessarily convinced because he's an intelligence hero. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. The Beastmaster pickup, an even bigger one, because, of course, you have that roar to just catch anybody out and make sure you can initiate even under a tower. This is exactly the style of play that I've seen EG do so many times. And in fact, you send a lot of the time that Beastmaster to the mid lane to get that quick level 6. Will they do that is the question. I'm not sure. Getting into some introductions here in the last game. Game number 3 for the TPL Qualifiers. Arteezy on the Darkseer. We're going to see Goody on the Chaos Knight, heading to the top lane. Sleazel going to the bottom lane on the Bounty Hunter. Pandango on the Wisp, and Broccoli on the Rubik. On the bottom lane, or in the Radiant side, we'll see Fuzzy on the Magnus, Fuga Razor on the Beastmaster. We're going to see Kingred on the Luna. Grenext on the Shadow Demon. God, I cannot pronounce that name. And Billy on Chen. I'm just like, I'm just
That's
like
his
having
name.
trouble. Like that's names in like Dota. I swear to God, some people have the worst names, and I have the most trouble casting in. Just like, can I just call you by your hero? And I usually do. So,
30 seconds to battle.
Sleazel is gonna be caught out here. He's gonna Shadow Walk away. There might be a Sentry Ward. They have a Smoke Sentry, yes, on the Shadow Demon actually. No wards being thrown out though. Of course, we do see Broccoli coming and doing that right now. Pandango is going to roam down as well. It looks like Arteezy is going to head top. So are they going to dual lane this mid? Perhaps? I'm not really
Magnus
sure.
is gonna be pulling mid, or who's gonna be pulling mid? Because he killed the trees here, and that's an indication that someone's gonna be pulling mid for.
And while that is a nice, that's definitely a good thing to do. I think that. I
Magnus
mean, you can roam around. I've seen people just roam around, either with smoke or without it, and just try to go for kills while people are going to do it. And yeah, Magnus is going to try to pull in the mid lane. Will provide a lot of extra farm for, of course, this Beastmaster. And it's going to be tough now for Goody, as well as Pandango, really to get a kill here if this does start to pull out. As you can see, he's pushing the wave out here, but he's going to try to deny as well. Fuga's actually doing a rather good job here in this mid lane, getting 3 last hits already, so it's going to get pushed out. He doesn't seem too really scared, against this dual lane, as you can see, but roaming around, you're going to see Broccoli. There's going to be the Rally Rift. Tether stun, nice job, telekinesis, damage might fly in just a second. They really don't have anything to do this, but they're continuing to chase. More right click going to go. Is it going to be enough? No, they won't get the kill, but Sleazel on the backside. Oh, but he's now, and he's very visible, as you can see. There is, of course, Sentry Wards up for the Shadow Demon. Sleazel's going to try to take some of these last hits here as the pull is coming from Fuzzy. Yeah, he will get some, as you can see. Axes are going to fly. Just try to keep getting some last hits and not take too much damage. He's got plenty of money already, actually 600 gold, so he'll have a very, very quick bottle. But you see Arteezy already in the top lane, just pressuring this non-stop, of course. He's got that Iron Shell. He's going to be able to take some of these last hits here. But meanwhile, you're going to see Magnus roam in. Fuzzy might go for a kill here. We'll have to see. There's the Surge. Skewer was going to fly. Maybe. Didn't, though. And Arteezy will escape unscathed. Broccoli is going to think about pulling here. And so early on, 9 last hits for the Luna going on the side of paiN right now. 9 for the Darkseer, 6 of course for the Beastmaster as well as the Chen. So that dual man not doing a whole lot just yet, but that could change of course if they can get just some damage, a kill as well on Fuga, who's sitting at level 3. Goody now sitting of course with 6 last hits, 7 now. I think what they're doing very well for themselves is they're looking for the runes, as you can see. Whenever you do that dual lane, it's very important to make sure you have that, roaming support here, looking for the runes, making sure you find them, and it's actually going to be a DD, which could be a very big pickup.
What the Magnus decided to do instead of pulling mid, because he knew that if he didn't start going top, Darkseer was going to get the tower in like, what, 5 minutes? So he's like, okay, if he wants to just pressure the tower, I'm just going to go top and get some free experience. And I don't know if they have enough burst damage to kill Beastmaster middle, just because he has so much armor.
Yeah,
and
but
it looks like they will.
right click. Yes!
Ooh, nice.
It does go. Pandango will get the kill there. He did have the DD up on him, and that is how they did get it. So, if you're getting audio and video stutter, I apologize. It's not my fault, I don't think, unless everyone else is getting it, which I doubt. So I think then it's your end, Scarface, so I apologize. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. But up at the top lane, Arteezy now still getting 15 last hits, but Luna now at 19. And we saw Kinger down the anti-mage now. I really don't want to know how good he is on the Luna, just because I'm sure he'll just farm lanes, just kill people really quickly. We saw Arteezy's really good in the mid variety, but in the safe lane variety, I'm not sure. There's nobody really here contesting this. Bounty Hunter's been roaming around. He's only sitting at 1. He's a poor man's shield, I think, was pulled to him. And Goody thinking about denying some more farm to this Beastmaster, sitting at level 4, but of course there is Grant XD, who did roam in here, looking to maybe go for a counter initiation. So Fuga's going to try to bait this out a little bit. Meanwhile, in the top lane, you can see Broccoli is with Arteezy, who's going to continue to get last hits. He's also going to take a shockwave to the face, but he's got a salve, so he's fine with that. And he's probably going to get arcanes, I'd imagine, at about 200 gold. He's going to pop up that salve.
I think we need to once paiN start deciding that okay, we're gonna start pressuring towers. I think that's when Grats Tho is gonna start feeling a little bit flustered, because if they don't do it now, this Wisp is gonna hit level 6 and it's gonna be a whole world. They're gonna be in a whole world of hurt, because CKing, TPing behind heroes with Phantasm and just 4 seconds stun somebody, they're like 110% dead. So they need to actually pressure here soon, seeing as Wisp is gonna get level 6 here soon. I mean level 4. I'm sorry. So he's gonna get level 6 at about I'd say 6-7 minutes. And that provides a lot of time for paiN to just pressure as much as they want. But it looks like they're content with Luna just farming, so we'll see what they decide to do. I think they're pressuring now. Yeah, they're pushing now.
Yeah, they're going to go for this time. As you can see, 447 right now. They're going to push out this lane as well as go for the tower. Darcher Warlord taking a bit of damage. Billy will micro that out. There's the fortification, just trying to delay this as long as possible. Sleazel sitting only at level 3, as you can see. Meanwhile, mid, there's going to be a gank going. 3-second stun on Defuga. He will go down, so they will take that kill, but they'll probably lose the tower unless they get a TP. No, the tower does go down. Kingard getting the kill on the tower. TP coming in from Broccoli, but not in time. He'll fade bolt this. They don't want any more towers being pushed. And that should be the end of it, but maybe not. Oh, Sleazel taking a Lucent Beam to the face. He's got a salve, though, so he'll be fine. But you were talking about that. Level 5 for the Chaos Knight right now. Pandango almost 5 for himself. And like you were saying, it's going to be quick level 6. And, well, relocate's pretty important. So they did take one tier 1. But if that's all they accomplish before that relocate is available, maybe not the best trade there. So
The thing that another thing that comes into play is because Beastmaster is dying so much middle, he's actually propelling Pandango and CK all the way up to like level 6 is faster than they should be. So if he's not dying middle, imagine if they didn't get all that experience, they'd still be level 4 and halfway to 5. And that plays a really big part to buying time for pressuring towers. So
absolutely.
I think that's the last, although it might be way too late, him dying so much middle is a huge blunder.
But they're going to rectify that situation. They're going to send 2 mid right now just to help try to gank, and might be tough though. I mean, there is plenty of shutdown here, I think, and especially with the Tether Stone, it's always difficult, but the disruption, they've got an Ursa Warrior, so, oh, there's a Roar, actually, level 6 Roar as well. The Tether is going to come out, and the disruption actually maybe mistimed, but the Soul Catcher, the Ursa Warrior, there's going to be a stun on ability, Test of Fate, they can't get this kill. I think the disruption was mistimed there.
Did you notice what the Wisp did? It's so good. When you have a bot on your Wisp and he's low, and they go on your carry, you just tether them, and since you're not getting hit, they get the full regen from the bottle without losing any HP, without having the bottle dispelled. So you're actually regenning like 50 HP per second while they're going on you.
Well, I did not see that happening. It was something I was not noticing, but that's why I have co-casters here. Excellent. Good.
Yeah.
At least someone's watching out. I'm really appreciative of having people that are just aware of what's happening in the map, what's happening in the game. Speaking of that right now, levels, checking those out, Wisp very close to 6. They're looking to go for a gank. Tether's not available. They were thinking about doing it. The Roar is not available, as you can see on the Beastmaster for another 18. It's not like he doesn't even have mana anyway, so Broccoli and RTZ, they're going to head back up here, maybe think about smoking. Well, they don't have it, so never mind. They're actually going to roam mid, or maybe up to the top jungle, not really sure. They're going to roam together regardless. There's 2 mid still. Of course, Chen in the jungle trying to get some more levels, trying to get, of course, that mech, which he's very close to getting. Bottom lane, Kingard is going to have that Aquila, the Drum of Endurance, the Tranquil Boots, so rather good start for him, sitting at 4,000 net worth. Very, very good for him. Of course, Goody's not even close. He's at 2,800 right now. Going to have a magic wand as well as the magic stick. He's actually got 1,000 gold too, so I'm not really sure what he's waiting for. He could buy his treads up right now if he wants to, but there is going to be a push, or at least the opportunity of a push mid. Broccoli's going to take an invis rune, maybe think about going here. They might have sentries, so he's not going to go to the high ground smartly, I think. All 5 heroes mid right now for paiN. They're going to want to try to pressure mid here, it looks like, and RTZ is going to have time to push top too, so that'll provide him some extra experience, some extra gold if they can get the tower, but it's still pretty high up. No, there's a pause right now. I think there was an initiation. I think Goody DC'd, probably. And he's very close to being dead. I'm sure he's dead.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'll let you go.
Yeah, he will fly down, unfortunately. That will be a kill. Beastmaster's going to pick that one up. There's going to be Eclipse chasing very far. We're actually getting Broccoli is Kingard. Pinging for a rotation from somebody. Kingard's going to get out scot-free, though. Sleazel's going to come back in, but he's not going to be able to defend this. He's actually just 6 now, so he just got tracked. But this is a Tier 1 gone. Speaking of Tier 1's gone, there is, of course, the fortification that was just used. RTZ desperately trying to get this tower, but there's no creep wave, so he's right-clicking alone.
They shouldn't trade this tower, but it looks like they will.
They're going to try to go for the Tier 2. They're going to pop the armor up on the Satyr Hellcaller. And this is going to provide RTZ enough time, I think, to take the tower here. Yes, he's going to grab it, and he needs to TP out immediately, essentially. He's going to Iron Shell, take the creep wave. Now he'll TP back. Of course, this is very low. There's going to be a reality rift onto Kingard. The 4-second stun, nice disruption. But, the reverse misses everybody. Wow. Kingard's going to get telekinesis. They need more damage, however. And the right click from Goody is enough with that soul catcher. They're going to continue to go skewer. Nice job on the high ground. Will he get out? The mini stun not there. And still available is that Magnus, but he's very quick. They do have that track, though. Sleazel's trying to chase. He's the only one really catching up to him with those phase boots, but here comes Goody. He's got a stun. He's got a reality rift. There it goes. And now Fuzzy is going to go down for a 3-second stun, and he is going to get last hit with Wisp, and that is track gold as well. They trade for the Tier 1s. RTZ picks up the other, and they were trying to go for the Tier 2, but nice job there from Goody to use that reality rift, and of course the miss from that reverse polarity, unfortunately.
Oh man, it's such... You cannot choke when you're playing Magnus. Like, if you're picking hero to like RP like everybody, like we're gonna crush you, like you can't just choke and just completely miss. Like at least hit one hero, man. Like, like at least hit one hero.
You sound very frustrated. Look, things happen. There could have been some ping issues. I mean, I'm not going to make excuses. It's not really good to miss a reverse polarity, but hey, you know, they've got another chance in 50 seconds. Maybe.
I mean, it happened last game too. Like, I'm not trying to.
Relocate.
That was really
he's
good,
with Sleazel right now. I don't know if they can catch him. They need the track here, and he's gonna actually use his drum to get out, and he should be okay. So that relocate's done, but Sexy will actually get out alive now, but Sleazel will stay here with Goody, and they're actually gonna rotate to the top lane now. RTZ's alone. I'm sorry, you were talking. I didn't mean to talk over you.
Yeah. Like I was saying, the Magnus, you can't have, like, it happened last game too. I'm not trying to flame the player, but I'm just calling it as I see it.
Big flames from fun, everybody.
I guess you can say that because he's throwing the game for his team. If that's too much of a utility to completely
big fight mid. Eclipse is going wall of replica. King in some trouble. He's got to get out. Track maybe stolen. Was that an Eclipse? It might have been a Lucent Beam. I'm not sure. It was the Lucent Beam, not the Eclipse. So, but they pick off the Shadow Demon there. The wall of replica going. Kingard was in some trouble, but he was able to get back. I think he might have used a drum charge, but actually Beastmaster, that allowed him to get the tower top. So nice job there. But now they're thinking about going mid here, and I don't know. They could maybe take this, especially. Well, I mean, Shadow Demon's back alive, so they're going to TP into the tower, but there's no forward available. There's a TP coming in from Magnus. He can jump on top of Goody. He might do so. The Ensnare going to fly in. Shockwave coming in. Skewer not going to go. He could have gotten it. Wasn't in time, unfortunately. RTZ in the top lane. Going to have a mech done as it's flying out to him right now, too, so.
It's hard to tell how the game is going right now because King RD is farming pretty well, and their Chen and Beastmaster. Although Beastmaster's died a lot, Chen has been farming this whole time in the jungle, and they had laning hero help the game bottom.
Well, that's certainly a good pickup. A track kill on the Luna. That's definitely nice. Meanwhile, paiN's gonna come in looking for a kill on the Wisp, who's low in mana but not in much else.
Okay, so what I was saying is, even though Beastmaster died so much, they had Chen just farming the jungle the whole time, so he has a mechanism now. So they can push their tier 2 tower right now, and with relocate down, it's actually safe for them to push. So I think that's the decision that they're making here soon. When Luna respawns, they're going to TP bottom and push the tower.
But there's also a mech up on the Darkseer now too, and it's getting to a point where he's got wall. Okay. So if you can't really push into that, I don't think, with that wall available. And since wall is such a quick cooldown, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, they could do that, but now it's getting to the point where they needed to have that really all-in push timing. Yes, Kingard's getting some farm, but he's also getting ganked quite a bit from not only Sleazel, but really, of course, Arteezy, I mean, you know, the Chaos Knight as well. So they're getting to a point where they're very comfortable. Where's Roshan? Oh, there he is. He actually got pulled out. I was like, trying to find him, but he got pulled out in Wisps. But yeah, they're getting to a point where they're comfortable. They have map control. They've got relocate, like you were talking about. It's not available. It will be in about 2 seconds. They're actually getting ready to go on somebody, I think.
They're going to start sticking together, like, pretty tight-knit on paiN's side. If they're not going to be pushing, they need to stay as 3 at all times.
Or 4.
Or 4. Or 4,
5.
yeah. Or 5, yeah.
I definitely agree. I mean, at this point, they can't really afford to get caught out. Kingard certainly can, actually, right now. If they relocated right now it's too late, I think. There's everybody roaming in. This might just be bait for paiN here.
Yeah.
If they relocated now, I think they would certainly die, so... now they know they're all here. I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. But they're actually just going to take time for this tower to get pushed in the bottom lane. It's tier 1. It can get taken. There's a fort, so they can TP in maybe. I don't think they're going to defend this, though, which is... They're going to fort it, but that's just going to be so that they can't really take both towers, which, I mean, the mid tower is also very low, as you can see. In fact, the only person here right now is Brentext, who's going to try to push this back as the Shadow Demon. And they're going to pick up an
they're all TPing bottom.
Come back right now. They're looking for a kill here. Trying to go onto Broccoli. Nice telekinesis. He's going to bring him back. Arteezy's going to vacuum him there. The relocate's coming in.
RP.
The relocate got canceled. Sleazel's now going to go down. Why did they cancel the relocate?
Oh, I think Shadow Demon disrupted the Wisp while he was channeling his relocate, and that's actually a huge play.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I mean, they took the tier 1 tower and they killed the Shadow Demon, and they killed Bounty Hunter in the bottom lane. Now maybe they'll push the tier 2. I think they can do that. Arteezy didn't use his wall, so he can't actually come back in and defend this. And Sleazel will be back up in 3 seconds, so it's hard to say who really came out on top. It looks like it is going a little bit to Grats, though, as the gold does dip down just a little bit.
They will take this tower.
But they're going to try to... I mean, there's a glyph available. They will use it. They're going to track out. I mean, reverse still available. The relocate not, though. But here comes from the side. Goody. Oh, the courier. They want it. They want it. They want it. They can't get it. They wanted it so bad.
I think it would have been better if he let the relocate happen, because his Magnus was just right on top of there, waiting to relocate. I mean, not relocate, reverse polarity. So I don't know. It was good that he canceled it, but
it's just one of those freak occurrences that I think could have gone either way. I mean, we won't really know what actually happened if it did go through. So, but bottom lane right now, you can see that. paiN's trying to be aggressive here, try to play as 5. You can see, like you were talking about, they need to stick together because that relocate can really have them jump on top of anybody. But they're going to push the tier 2 mid now while they have some time here. But the tier 2 bottom is also very susceptible to gank, or tower pushing, excuse me, because, I mean, there's no glyph available, and they're going to go for it right now. I mean, they have plenty of pushing ability. Meanwhile, they're going to want to get to the tier 2 mid. There's no glyph, but they, I'm sure, are going to TP in and try to I mean, yeah, you can already see the Shadow Demon TPing in, looking to go, the overcharge going as well. They cannot really fight this, so they lose the tier 2 in the bottom lane. More TPs coming in right now, so a big pickup, I think, for the side of paiN. This does not feel like a 7-3 game for me. It's 17 minutes and it does not feel like an only 10 kill game, as opposed to the last game, which was like kill central. It feels a lot more.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategical thinking when it comes down to this kind of...
relocate. They're going to go right on the Magnus right now. There's the track. He's got to try to skewer out. Oh, Billy maybe next, though. There's going to be a 2-second stun. He did send back the Magnus, however. There's going to be the Reality Rift. 2 seconds for him. Bendango. He's still tethered. No, he brought him back. Why would you bring him back? He brought him back. Sleazel's going to go down. They lose nothing. They lose nothing.
Oh, my God. That was such a good send back. Although he could have turned back and RP'd, I guess that was good in the how it turned out. That was amazing. They're gonna rotate.
I think maybe, I guess I was saying during the fight, untether the CK.
Yeah,
Then if you do that, he's probably dead. So, yeah, I mean he picks up the kill maybe on Billy, but
I think. Oh man, I forgot the point I was gonna say now. Dang it.
Radiant's bottom tower
okay, yeah. I was gonna say that by picking Wisp, you just completely change how the game has to go. almost is the same thing as if you're playing against a brood. You need to always make sure that the brood lane's pushed out before you can actually do anything on the map. It's the same. It's almost the opposite with the Wisp. You have to make sure that you're sticking together as 5, making sure that they can't actually kill you. So they're doing it. They're doing it really well. If they play their cards right, they should be able to win every team fight and also take down all those towers. But it does look like Grats Tho is going to try and stop them from Roshan. So we'll see what happens.
They don't really have a lot of time left to do. Let's just jump in here. But the Wisps, oh, the Spirit's doing so much, but the mech's going to bring them right back to full. They want to finish this Roshan, and Arteez is going to have to push out mid. So Roshan should go down here. You can see he's very low. Kinger's trying to do enough damage to take it down, and he will get it, as you can see. And there it goes. The Aegis is going to be picked up by Kinger. And now Arteez is going to walk right into a trap. He's actually going to back off there, so he doesn't want to stay any longer than he has to. And that is a big pickup as well. That's going to provide gold as well as experience, as well as the Aegis, which... Look at the experience graph, by the way. It's...
Oh, whoa. What the heck?
This is the mountainous landscape of Dota, my friend. The gold graph...
I think that's the heart rate of us watching this game.
That's the heart...
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It's just like, yeah, my BPM at about 955 dramatically increased.
Yeah.
Gold, it's a little bit more steady. It's more like a valley, if you will, rather than just mountains.
Yeah.
There's a 2,000 gold lead for the Radiant now, which is very good. 1,500 for experience after that fight, and Roshan as well.
paiN is playing exactly how they should be.
Yes. And there's no, I mean, Grats Tho never really had the lead like they did in the game against, in the second game with, of course, that,
the Weaver,
the Anti-Mage and the Weaver and all that jazz and stuff like that. So they're going to push mid. Rotation is not coming from paiN just yet. There's a fort available, I'd imagine. Absolutely is. They'll use it. Top tower should be fort here as well. No, there's not, actually. So that's a tier 2 for tier 2, and it's actually going to take maybe longer. So
I wonder what decision paiN is going to make here, because it's either you push in or you back up and farm. And it looks like they're going to...
I wouldn't have TP'd back from Pandago, honestly. I would have kept him in the CK there and then relocate in. Then TP in with the Wisp afterwards, like if you need a fight or something.
Yep.
But I think that they're not going to do that, obviously, considering they're already back at the base. Yash just finished up with Kinger. He's also got that Aegis. They could be as aggressive as they want, really. If they had a pipe, they could be even more aggressive. They've got the mech, however, which is just enough. Blink RP is also a big deal, and Wall Replica has rarely been used actually in this entire game, which is something.
Come on, Fuzzy. Come on, Fuzzy. Let's see this. Let's see this RP, man. I know
it's
you.
all on you, man. He's waiting.
I know you're not a poke artist.
Oh, there's a big 3 right here. They're right there. Okay, too late. All right, pause.
Okay, so. Oh, no, I'm pausing. Okay. Very tense. I think this is just a very tense moment for each team, because you need to get the initiation almost perfect for each side for them to win the team fight.
And
it's a lot harder for Grats Tho as Aegis. So.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I'm like, this could be the moment of truth here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you're gonna take Kinger down and an Aegis.
Oh, I thought they were gonna go.
Like, this is a Mexican standoff if I've ever seen one, and I say that a lot, but man, this is like, you can see they're right across the way here on the little staircases. They're just looking back and forth, just boom. Just, all right, we're just gonna stare you down. This is the goal. This right here. Reverse! Where was it? Only hitting on Sleazel. There's the wall. There's going to be the big vacuum as well. The mech, the hand of God, though, doing so much. But Grant gonna go down. Kinger's next. Maybe. Yes, the Aegis wasted. We're gonna fly in on Fan of Soyam, but it doesn't matter. Tether stun gonna fly out. Yes, it's gonna hit Kinger. There's a 2-second stun. The reality rift. Kinger's gonna go down, and Grats Tho defends. Fuga now in some trouble. You talked about Fuzzy hitting the reality rift or the reverse polarity. It just didn't do enough there. Fuga needs to get out. Not gonna happen. 4-second stun. He is dead. They're going to chase after this Magnus now. Billy's still here, actually. RTZ going to pop up that mech. There's a buyback coming in from the Wisp now. Oh, Skewer onto the high ground. He makes up for it. Vacuum not in there. Going to happen, unfortunately. TP coming out. Oh, the Reality Rift, does he have a stun? Yes, but he didn't get it off, but it doesn't matter. They defend.
Wow, Skewer. What a Skewer. That was a really big play. I guess it makes up for him solo RPing the bounty hunter.
Yes, very much so.
Fair enough, I guess. I don't know.
All I heard was, I was not even looking at it. All I heard was a reverse, and I'm just like, where the fuck is that coming from? And then it's on the bounty hunter.
I was looking at the 3 heroes he should be RPing, and then I'm like, okay, RP on bounty hunter. Okay.
You just put so much pressure onto him too. Yeah, come on, Fuzzy.
Like,
come on.
When you're playing a Magnus, it always is.
Oh man, that's all right. They still have a decent. No, they're down in experience now to 1500. Going to the side of Grats Tho. Gold heading down to about 1,000. So I was gonna say sizable lead, but that's gone essentially. And I don't care how farmed Kingert is. If you get stunned like that and just absolutely decimated the way he did, it's just not going to go well. And that was, he died and lost the Aegis. He lost the Aegis and died, is what I meant to say.
I'm not too sure what if it happened this way, but it looks like he got stunned, initiated on, and then he lost half HP, and then he BKB'd. And that's usually not how
God. Oh God, Kinger needs to get out right now. There's no stun here because he's got that BKB charge there.
Soon.
Everyone's coming in right now. Everybody's coming in. Everybody is coming in right now. Oh, the reverse, the tether stun, but the roar's gonna go. Oh my God, Goody's gonna try to TP out, but he is dead. There's the reverse. That was not the time for the relocate. Not at all.
Yeah, that was. I wonder if he had enough time to bring CK back where he died right before. I wasn't actually looking. This might actually be a access on CK. We'll see if they want to transition back into a push. I don't know if they're confident enough to go pushing again. Oh, okay, yeah, looks like they're gonna go farm and defend tier 2.
Oh, RTZ. Oh, he could be in some trouble here. He's gonna actually wall, which could actually provide quite a bit of damage, but he's dead. Kingert, hand of God. Oh, the illusion's not enough.
That was a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, wow. He's like, send the illusion onto Kingert, please. RDZ, if you made that. Oh, that's actually an Aghanim Scepter wall. That's why I was doing so much damage, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And it's only level 2. God, if you got that level 3 wall.
That's
Man.
He just needs to go Refresher first. Have you ever gotten Refresher, Aghanim Scepter, Darkseer in pubs?
I've actually not gotten Aghanim Scepter Darkseer yet. I want to, though. I love that hero so much.
It's actually hilarious because there's 10 illusions.
And they all kill everything.
It's like, well, we have 10 teammates, guys.
The funniest is when your illusions just chase for a long period of time and just do so much damage that you're losing a fight 4-0, and all of a sudden you get like an ultra kill from your wall. That's probably the best. Oh, Magnus, you are dead. 3-second stun. Finally, it works for them. That gank, which was a relocate, they got it going, and they get the Magnus kill. So they redeem themselves slightly.
Yeah, Grats Tho isn't. They aren't focused on farming though. All they're doing is ganking, and this Luna is just farming. So I think it'll scale into late game.
Uh-oh. 2-second stun. BKB's gonna get popped, so that Eclipse isn't gonna do a whole lot there. There's the Phantasm. They want to go on somebody. There's gonna be a rift or something. There it goes right onto Billy. He could be in trouble. Yeah, he's gonna get obliterated. And now paiN. They're gonna be on the back foot, as you can see. Fuga Rays are trying to get out. Grenex, Reality Rift going on the creeps. They want to take him down as quickly as possible. They will do so. Beastmaster has an Aghanim Scepter of his own, by the way. He has that Gem of True Sight.
Beastmaster Aghanims is really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The range, the decreased cooldown. It's very good item on them. Necrobooks is also a very good item, I think, for the Beastmaster, but he'll probably pick that up next, I'd imagine.
Okay, they're gonna be pushing in. No, they're not. I think they're gonna be content in farming. I think the biggest problem GT have right now is if it scales into late game, then the CK won't. Oh.
Kingert doesn't have his BKB. It's on cooldown. They can't see. How can you not see him? There's the Reality Rift. Oh, the wall. How do you not get anything there? There's the roar onto Goody. His BKB also on cooldown, but a nice mech coming in. Oh, he brought him back, though. The reverse canceled. Oh, but there's the router coming right back in, going on Billy. There's the reverse only on Goody right now. Hand of God going. So much healing power. Goody's still alive somehow. There's going to be a Lucent Beam. Fury is dead. He only hit one with that RP. Billy getting chased now. The wall doing a bit of damage as they walk right through it. And they're going to take this tier 2.
RP 1.
I can't handle this series. Can't handle it.
Oh man, I think that they're in really big trouble now though because. Oh. Okay, well they're gonna take this tier 2 tower, but we'll see.
That was a bad cliff. That was a bad cliff, I think.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be able to defend that, but it looks like GT is gonna be content with just farming for the rest of the game, or more until they can get maybe Aegis. Oh yeah, Roshan's gonna be respawning soon, so they're gonna be roshing.
It's like right now.
Yeah, right.
It's, well, 10 seconds, give or take.
But like I was saying, I'm not too sure if GT have this late game because Luna can actually outcarry a CK if she gets the correct amount of items, such as Butterfly into Satanic, because she can just cleave down the illusions. Illusions are illusions. Like you can get a heart or whatever, but they're still taking a bonus amount of damage. So.
But armlet though, armlet illusions. I mean, yeah, you're right. But
yeah. We'll see if it does scale into late game though. Oh, roar mid.
I like to. Oh wow, Sleazel's dead. He is gonna get soul catcher. They're not gonna be able to save his life. I didn't think they saw him, but apparently they did. So they'll turn around and get that kill. Now they're actually gonna go for Roshan. I don't know if they should get overconfident here. I mean, Sleazel's been doing a lot in the team fights, but he's gonna buy back. So they need to be very careful with this Roshan. He's gonna TP into the tier 3. They're gonna head right for this Roshan. As you can see, RT is joining them. He's got a wall. Luna's got Eclipse. Bait, maybe. I mean, you talked about the ramp wall in the last game here. Relocate on somebody. There's the wall going to fly and hit only on Kingard, but it doesn't matter. He is dead. He's going to go down immediately. No, the disruption actually saved his life, but now... Oh, the huge RP, the Eclipse as well. Oh my gosh, Liesel's going to go down the roar. Arteezy's dead. Arteezy's dead. Everybody's dead. paiN turns it around. He did it. Fuzzy did it. He did it. He got the kill. It's a team wipe. Fuzzy.
Holy cow! He lived! Oh my god, he lived!
Fuzzy. I apologize for everything I said about you, Fuzzy.
Oh my god, Fuzzy. Dude, that was MVP, holy shit.
That just probably won them the game. I mean, maybe not, but still, that was an amazing fight.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap, that was so good. That was yeah, like you said, that was a game-winning fight right there.
And there's no Raxus taken or anything, but like that just gives so much farm. Manta's down to the Luna. Aegis on her, gonna start building probably to a Butterfly at this point. And I just the vacuum wasn't there. They only did it on Kingard and they almost got the kill. They almost did. And if they did, that might have changed the complexion of the fight.
MVP though, MVP, really? Well, Wild Magnus did a really good job. That disruption, that was perfect.
Clutch. Oh no, Arteezy is gonna get caught out. There's the roar. In Test of Faith, he's dead too. He's gonna buy back, but
it does look like GT is getting a bit flustered here too. They just wasted a relocate for no reason. And Darkseer bought back.
They don't really ever use the Wisp, so it's weird for me to see them pick it up.
Right.
I mean, it works well, as you can see. They've done it well. I mean, they've gotten a few kills with it, but...
He's actually got a Sage.
The Wisp?
Yeah, the Wisp.
What?
He's gonna go, what's it called? Evan's Halberd.
I just didn't think he'd have enough to build that.
Yeah. But it does look like this is gonna scale into late game. We're heading into late game right now, and once this Luna has his Butterfly... I think it's gonna be really tough for people to kill her.
This game going well over to 1:30 in the morning. Meanwhile, chat blowing up about Fuzzy.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Really, man, that is I think that's highlight worthy. Like from the disruption to the Magnus RP is really good. And Fuga's gonna get caught.
Yeah, Fuga used his roar. 4-second stun. Now they can right-click him after his Ghost Scepter's gone down. The all heal, the Reality Rift will take him down, though. A nice pickup there. They needed that, but that's just the start.
Oh man, I'm happy this is the first game I've ever co-casted. This is a good game.
This is a good game.
The relocate is now up again, but it does look like paiN is starting to disperse and stop not going as 5 anymore. So this might open up a bit of a comeback from GT.
And we will have to keep our eyes on that.
Yeah.
I mean, Goody as well as paiNdango have been inseparable this entire game.
Right.
And, I mean, there's obviously a reason to that. But they do need more. I mean, looking at the items, well, first of all, experience is going 10,000 in favor of paiN. Gold is at 4,000, so the advantage is there. It's not quite where it needs to be in order to get, I think, a tier 3 in racks, especially against a wall and Phantasm. But it's certainly a lot. In terms of items right now, the Eagle Song's done for Kingard. The Rod of Atos on the Shadow Demon. God, Owie 2000 and Bobo would be proud. The Blink
That's
for
a
Fuzzy.
really good item, man.
I know, trust me. I enjoy that item thoroughly, but Fuga with that Aghanim Scepter, the Ghost Scepter we also talked about, the Blink Dagger on Fuzzy, of course, going to what seems to be a BKB. Drummond, of course, the Chen mech for Billy. Looking at the items on the Dire side, though, the Force Staff as well as the Arcanes for the Rubik, so he's starting to get some items. The Aghanim Scepter for Darkseer we already talked about. He's got a Cloak as well. Sanj on the Wisp. And the damage really that they need isn't coming from Goody right now, and in fact, he's down 4 levels from that Luna, so and they're gonna go for a smoke gank. paiN looking in the mid lane right now.
Re-smoked. They the one smoke ran out and then they smoked again. So I guess they really want to find someone.
And they're not going to if they continue to head up into that jungle, unfortunately.
Yeah, smoking during late game is a lot harder because you're like, okay, everyone's off the map. I guess they're smoked. Like it's a lot easier when it comes down to late game to tell whether a team is smoked or not. But it looks like they're going to be pushing towards mid.
Oh, they're going to jump right on top of Kingard. He does have that Aegis, and they immediately back off with the Manta style going. Oh, there's a Shuriken toss. Kingard's taking more damage than I thought he might, but they do have that mech. They do have the Hand of God, so there's plenty of pushing power here. I mean, reverse polarity time. It's really up to Fuzzy.
Let's go.
I'm going to keep my camera on Fuzzy the entire time right now. I'm honestly not going to. Well, there's a roar actually, so maybe not. Oh, vacuum. Is there a wall? I'm not going to go.
Oh, he got roared. He got roared. Fuzzy got roared.
Oh, he stole the roar. Nice steal from Broccoli. The track going as well. But that was it.
There.
And actually what happened was there was a Reality Rift from Goody, but it was on an illusion, so that was unfortunate. But now they'll back up. paiN can't take this. And in fact, there's a big creep wave, pushing the bottom lane, so Kinger has to go back and farm this. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it. He's got a Talisman of Evasion. His Butterfly is essentially, for all intents and purposes, done. But now there's a relocate. They're going to find Grind XD, and they're going to take the Shadow Demon down first. Magnus might be next. Vacuum first. Fuzzy now trying to get out. Skewer in 1. He's going to use it onto the high ground. Well, he's stuck there now, so RTZ could just vacuum him down in second, or Reality Rift. Or they can go on Fuga, but there's the Roar. He's stunned for a couple of seconds now. Oh, another big reverse with the Eclipse! Oh no, the double kill.
Oh my god. Fuzzy, dude.
I thought for sure he was dead, but then all of a sudden, just when it looked so dire, he just turns it around. It's just casual reverse.
Dude, this guy, he's just like, okay guys, I'm just gonna pull my shit together.
He's eating his Wheaties, clearly. He's clearly eating his Wheaties.
Eating his Wheaties, huh? I like that. I like that. But, yeah, I was like, okay guys, I think I'm gonna start carrying you. Oh, but they're gonna start.
Alright guys, I think it's time. You know what, I've ended up this bullshit one-person carry. Oh, this send back from Chen. It's such a troll maneuver. Billy's gonna TP out as well. They can't get to him in time. Oh man, Grats Tho's kind of getting toyed with now.
They're definitely, I don't know what they can do except for just wait for them to push in and hopefully burst down the Luna while she doesn't have Vegas. But she does have her Butterfly now, like I said, and I don't know if they can go toe-to-toe in late game with CK illusions, because just because they get cleaved down, there's nothing could really do about that.
She attacks so quickly. She has so much evasion.
Yeah.
You need an MKB. which they're not going to get anytime soon.
Yep.
It's in a position for Grats Tho where it is, by the way, clear pun intended, looking very dire. Okay, so
Yeah. I think if the Sleazel was actually really underfarmed, I think if he had items, then he would be. I think they would be in an okay situation. But seeing as he doesn't, it's looking very dire, indeed.
it's bad enough we did it. You did it last game, I'm pretty sure, but you didn't do it intentionally. I don't think you noticed. Then I did it, and you did it again. It's alright. It's a good
Looks
time.
like they're gonna take their racks here, though. I'm not too sure what they can do about this.
Well, they're gonna push in the meantime. Goody has a TP, but well, now he's backing. Now he's
Dire's
TPing.
structures are
All right,
fortified.
Fuzzy, show me your moves.
I'm convinced that he's not gonna choke anymore.
3 seconds stun on a Kinger. There's the wall. They can't. Oh, vacuum as well. There's a reverse hitting on everybody again somehow, but the BKBs are going the Eclipse. Was stolen. The reverse was stolen. The damage. So much damage. Kinger's gonna fly down. Oh God, Broccoli. Oh God, that's exactly what they needed.
Oh my God, he stole RP!
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
3-man RP, steal 4-man RP. Oh my God.
How does this shit happen?
Oh
Somebody,
my God.
tell me, please, for the love of God.
Dire's bottom tower
I don't
is
know if I
under
can take
attack.
this anymore.
Are you and me both, man? Like, what is happening now?
Oh my
They're
God,
gonna
I think
push
they're
straight
gonna
down mid. If they get Raxus here, I'm just gonna call shenanigans. Like,
get really, really bad because they don't have RP up anymore. They can't teamfight without RP.
there's no Eclipse either.
Yeah. Oh man, don't you charge in there, man.
Oh, he kept vacuum back too. They want this tier 3. They're gonna get this tier 3. They're taking this tier 3. They want this Rax. They want the Rax. They're tracking up on Kingard.
They can't stay. Beastmaster's almost up. I don't. They can
BKB
make
for Kingard. BKB for Goody, but they can go right through it. Goody, 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 you're dead. You have buyback. No, you don't. Not for 2 minutes. Well, there goes that.
It's a mistake.
Nice tether.
Man, that's a. Oh my God, they're gonna take Raxman now because CK's dead. There's nothing they can do about it.
He cannot get back in another 50 seconds.
Get so desperate when you win a big team fight like that. You can't make a huge play and then you say, "Oh my God, okay, let's go Raxman because I don't know, we did a big play." Like, I'm not flaming them at all, but you just can't do that kind of stuff.
Big flame from
Dire's middle
guys.
barracks are under
Big
attack.
flame.
You just can't make. You have to keep your. You need to keep a really solid mindset when it comes down to late game because making decisions like that are huge.
Nice wall, but it doesn't matter. They're going to take a bunch of people down. Buyback from the Rubik right now. They need him for reverse steal. Rax is going mid. That's going to be end of the fight, though, I'd imagine. Maybe not. Maybe they're going to try to go throne or turn around and go for another set, but...
That was so saddening to see because they're like, well, I'm just gonna bum rush the road. Like,
Bum rush the Rax.
Yeah, like I don't know. They can fight at the road. Oh no, RP's up, so we'll see.
I mean, there's no wall. They cannot defend this. There is no way they can go for this Roshan right now.
Yeah.
Whereas it's essentially already dead anyways, so...
Preemptive dust to make sure paiN doesn't steal.
And she's too.
Yeah, things are looking rather grim.
Okay, thank God you didn't say it. I would have been mad, honestly.
Things are looking rather grim. But this CK has not progressed on any items at all. This Wisp got his Heaven's Halberd though. So there's that.
They're trying to accomplish it, getting this tier 2 when the Raxes are getting pushed by a Luna with a Butterfly and a Mantis style. The tier 3 is already dead. They need to fight, and they need it now. They don't have to... Well, there's a 4-second stun. It's a good way to start it out, but Rax is still taking damage. Long range roar going into RDZ. He's taking some damage. There's the melee Rax. There's going to be a wall flying in. There's going to be a vacuum. Kingard's going to use the Aegis. It's going to go down. Range Rax is taking a lot of damage. Kingard's a Lucian's meanwhile getting a kill on the CK. He'll buy back. But there's going to be a telekinesis. Eclipse is going to fly out now. There's going to be a 4-staff away. 4-second stun at a Kingard and a disruption. Nice disruption there. Defensive soul catcher going as well. Goody in some trouble. There's going to be a double kill right now for Kingard. They're turning this around, and we know where their mistake lies with this game, I think.
Oh man, yeah, they just. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I don't think it was a mistake by GT. I think it's just a phenomenal play by their Magnus.
Well, I think they could have come back. Big reverse, double kill for Kingard right now. That's gonna be it though.
Mid, yeah.
That's definitely it. I mean, Artie's is trying. That is GG, guys. I'll take spells that go through BKB for $800. Like Sobo with Glock says in chat. Yes, the answer. This is the daily double, by the way. Is Roar. No flame to Goody. He plays so very well. Just one mistake. It didn't necessarily cost them the game. They weren't really ahead to begin with. I mean, they had one big fight. I got to say, Broccoli with that reverse polarity, I thought they would turn it around. I think we both did. But unfortunately, that's not the case for Grats Tho. Their end, of course, to the Premier League number 4 is going to stop there. Their road, I should say. And, of course, paiN is going to make their way. And, God, do they deserve it, man. Jeez.
They played their hearts out, man. They played their hearts out.
Absolutely. So, thanks for joining us tonight on Neo Dota. I have my score screen up here for you, just so that you can see it. Follow us at neodota.com, twitter.com/neodota2, twitch.tv/neodota2, which you're watching, youtube.com/neodota2. You can follow me, Maut, at twitter.com/mautdota2, and twitch.tv/mautdota2 for excellent matchmaking times. Fun, you told me you don't have any social networking things. Is that true?
Very true. Yes, indeed.
All right, well, you should get that, because maybe we'll co-cast together in the future.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Of course. I love
When he gets that, I'll make sure I give you guys the link. Anyways, thanks for joining me tonight. Fun, do you have any last words before we head out of here?
I think everyone can learn a lot from how paiN plays, how paiN plays, because even though they were at a disadvantage, they still knew how to play the game, and I think it's very admirable to find like a team that can actually play under pressure. So yeah, that's my last words.
All right, wise words indeed. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I hope you have a very good evening. We'll see you all tomorrow. Of course, remember, Monday, that's tomorrow. Killing Spree North America right here, 2 p.m. Eastern with me and a to-be-announced co-caster. Whoever it is, we'll find out. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your evening.